Whiskey and bullshit. Whiskey and bullshit. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey and bullshit.
Yeah, I'm tickled. Welcome to Whiskey and Bullshit. And I have not started drinking yet. I'm gonna need an apple. Nobody else gonna introduce themselves?
We was getting there.
We was dancing.
Rushing us.
I am Mo.
Moz's carrot. I have not been drinking. The bottle is still closed, y'all.
I know, right?
Who is you?
Yo,
you know what? We don't care if Scott introduced himself or not. He sang the beginning, so we're just gonna move on because I don't know what's going on right now.
I thought you ain't said your full name, but it's cool because it's on there anyway. It's wrote down. But
I did.
She's Marza Carroll and I'm Scott Free.
No, that's Benita.
And we are all here tonight.
We're all here tonight.
Anybody got started yet?
I know, right? So let's go ahead and dig in. What are we drinking?
What is our you know what? There's something I really miss.
And that
is the introduction of the
tasty drink of the week.
Yeah, there we go. I've been missing that tasty drink of the week. So our tasty drink of the week is Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. All right. So let's pop that cork.
Oh, wait a minute. I still got plastic and stuff. Oh, dang.
You ain't
plastic off.
So Woodford Reserve comes from the Woodford Reserve Distillery. That's a mouthful. Woodford Reserve Distillery. And that it was actually founded in 1812 but it was named the Old Oscar Pepper Distillery because Elijah Pepper was the guy who started this was the guy who started. You ain't got the thing open. I thought you was making faces because you was drinking it. Yeah, that smells.
It smells really good.
And so when Elijah Pepper died, he left the distillery to his son, James Pepper, all these peppers, and he sold the property to two men who owned it to like 1878, something like that, and then they ended up selling it to Brown Foreman.
Okay.
Brown Foreman owned it from like 1941 to the 1960s. Then they actually sold the property. And after a while, in 1993, they bought the property back. And so, that's just weird. So in 1996 is when they actually started this one. This one was introduced, Woodford Reserve, the Kentucky straight bourbon. So each of these has a batch. So every bottle is a certain batch. So we might all actually have 3 different batches of what's your batch number?
1118.
You're 11.6. So me and you are 11.85. What is yours?
6185.
Okay, so me and Scott have the same batch.
Wow.
Not the bottle. Not the bottle number, but the batch, right?
Right.
The label batch.
Yeah. 6185.
Right.
I'm 1118.
So yeah, every bottle, every grouping has a different batch number. So yeah, that so it's made from their grain recipe is like 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. So that's their blend, their
Yeah.
mix,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
It's got some.
this stuff has won like 13 different awards. Gold, mostly gold, but a couple of silver awards too for this brand. So it seems to be really popular and good brand.
It's got a good flavor.
It's a very good flavor. It's got a bite to it, though, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
it's some
It's
it's
got
some
a. What
payal.
you, is that payal?
It's some
That's that
payal.
kaya.
It's some
Welcome
payal.
to the payal.
It's some payal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely that.
It's some floral notes on here.
It
Anybody
is.
else picking them up?
It is. It's got floral notes. It's got chocolate notes.
Mm, mm,
You all right over there?
mm.
There's a little too much for you, Vanita, huh?
Oh, yeah,
Ah,
it's warm.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
warm.
It's
It's that
warm.
payal. It's got
Yeah.
legs.
Why my
Mhm.
lighting is so strong? It's normally
It
like this
is.
strong.
It's got
Yeah,
legs, man. It has
It's
got
fine.
legs.
this finna go on some ice.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too. Like it really does need to be on the rocks because
Look, I saw that 94, that 90.4, and was like, woo,
Mm-hmm.
woo.
Yeah. Fuck
So
around
yeah,
and find out.
90 proof.
yeah, it's a stronger, but it's definitely got a good flavor. But
Mm-hmm.
It
it's a
feels
strong
like
one. Go ahead, Vanita.
it feels like it's stronger than the 94 proof Kraken, the rum.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it
It
feels
does.
stronger
Definitely have
than
more of a
that.
bite to
But
it.
it's only
Definitely
90
have
proof.
What inspired this one, Carol?
I like the bottle.
Mm.
No,
It's
every
fancy.
time I go in, I see the Woodford Reserve, and I kept saying I'm going to get the little bitty bottle so I could taste it, see what it tastes like, but I never did. And so as we've been going on with this, and I've been looking up other stuff, so I was looking up, you know, things that would be comparable for most people to go out and purchase. So,
Mm-hmm.
meaning we're not talking the $50 bottles of whiskey. you know, we're not even talking the 35. We're talking the stuff that is lower, that's not the low end. We're not talking,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah,
$10. We're talking average bottle being around
20, 20
somewhere,
to $35. Yeah,
$20,
around 20
And so this one, although this is only a 375, it was
Mm-hmm.
like $16.
Yeah.
you know. And so I was like, okay, that's in a range. That's in a good range. I read a little bit and I was like, okay, this won some medals. Let's go. Let's give this a
That's
try.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on with it.
It's got that classy sound to it at Woodford Reserve.
I
Yes.
know, right?
The name and the bottle
Woodford Reserve.
intrigued me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, you just the way it's presented
Oh
makes
yeah.
you go, let me see what that is. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Not
So
bad.
really,
Not
it was the way that they presented it, the whole batch number thing, the
Mm-hmm.
whole, the insignia, the
hmm
WR
Yep. That's
insignia
how they
on
get
it.
you.
You
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
know,
That's how they get you.
definitely.
yeah. I
Definitely
like
has
I like bottles that have things like where the bottle actually is made with an insignia on it and stuff, because
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
I like that those little things where it's like you took care.
right.
You didn't
Yeah.
just slap a label on a bottle and was like, hey, this our stuff. But you took care to make your presentation of your whiskey, well. So that's really why I chose it.
This would pair well with a good cigar, actually.
Yes, this
Um,
is a very this
Yep.
This is one
Yes,
of those things that you do a cigar with.
definitely, definitely that, definitely. After a nice day on the golf course, what do? Light up a stogie and hit the Woodford Reserve. There you go.
That was the commercial.
It was the
Or,
commercial.
That was the
or
commercial
blunt.
right there.
So speaking of cigars, I think my father-in-law is going to give me one of his pipes.
Mm,
He's like,
mm.
all righty
I
then.
love the smell of pipe. That didn't come out right. I love the smell of cherry tobacco in traditional.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I do love the smell of pipe, but that's not what I meant. I mean, I love the smell of like cherry tobacco in a traditional pipe. You know, y'all are crazy.
I do too. I like the smell of tobacco. Make my head hurt. We're back.
We need to go ahead and get into our earworms before it's too late.
I think we just hit the brink.
We just started. We just getting started.
That's it.
No,
It's
we're just getting started.
It's too late.
All right. So, what y'all listening to these days?
What's coming out the pipes? So
Down the pipe. What's coming down the pipe?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
so my old school earworm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure I'm sure this song
Mm-hmm.
and the bullshit of the week are gonna connect at some point. But
I'm scared.
my old school earworm is Betty Wright, the cleanup woman.
Scott, what made
all you had to do was say Betty Wright.
But look, like on that other thing, I'm really almost like I really don't want to spend my time talking about that bullshit, but it is bullshit. So anyway, why not? So that's my old school earworm. Always a classic. The cleanup woman. Plenty of lessons. You always get them lessons.
Yeah, you do.
Always
Make
get
it
them
easy
lessons.
for her.
Hey, you look. Hey, I'm telling you, they be trying to tell you. But anyway,
Right.
my more current earworm is Sudan Archives, and there's a song called "Not for Sale."
Mm.
Deep bass. I don't know if it sound like 808s, but it's a really dope groove. She uses a lot of she or they. I ain't even look up all that, but she or they use a lot of acoustic instruments in their licks. So they be having these real dope beat drops, but in like this none for sale, and it's NONT for sale. But the beat drop is a deep bass, and it's like a plucking violin also in there, and it just makes this kind of hearty sound. So I really like it, and it's spunky.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on.
Carol, what you got?
What I have is my old school. I'm telling y'all, I think I have been singing the reasons for an entire week.
Really?
You know, when you're just in your house and you're just like, reasons, the
Mm-hmm.
reasons that we're here. you're just going around your house. You just can't, once you got that earth, wind, and fire bug,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. You just there. So
Mhm.
earth, wind, and fire has been just popping, cracking, just going,
That's just like
enjoying it.
music you cannot go wrong with.
Right,
Nah,
right.
no.
That's one of the, on a rainy
Clean
day,
up, barbecue music.
Just all around, yeah.
all
I agree
around.
with you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I mean, I think my dog could sing the reasons right now because I've been singing it so much in this
Mhm.
house.
What's
But
interesting is that the next verses
versus,
is
yes,
Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
Isley Brothers
Well,
would
that
be
should
the
be a
next
good one.
verses.
Mm.
I was like, I'm here for that.
That should be that
That's
should be a
gonna be
good
good.
one.
Yes.
Period.
What's your
So
new score?
my
And that
new my new
like
is new is Gene Gene Noble,
Mm-hmm.
um Matching Tattoos. I love that song. I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
funniest song ever
mm,
because
Mm-hmm.
he's all like, if
We can get matching tattoos. That's the
aren't you
song you're talking about?
yeah, aren't you glad we didn't get matching tattoos?
Right.
I don't, I don't rock with you and you don't rock with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
mm,
I mean, I
Yeah.
love that song. I think his voice is so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to any of his stuff, because that's actually his first radio play song,
Mm-hmm.
Matching
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos.
oh,
Um,
it's on Hidden Beach too.
Mm-hmm.
so
Hmm.
yeah, so if you hear some of his other little stuff, oh, he is a love song crooner. Like, you know, that's he one of them drop your panties singers, So remember that, Mo.
Perfect
So
intro
yeah.
into date night. So I had date night with the wife,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually heard that
Mm.
song, Carol. So that was fun, and we were laughing at that. But from date night, Jodeci was my old school because I heard some
Um,
Jodeci in the car. So
um,
I've been bumping
Ooh,
that a
yeah.
couple of days. Yes, yes. Come and talk to me. Come and
yeah,
talk to me.
Did you
man.
have on your Timberlands?
No, I
That
did
Your
not.
leather,
I did not rock the
big
10.
black
that
work
leather
boots?
in the desert. You hear me?
But the ooh yeah was in full effect.
Ooh yeah.
Full effect. It went down. And
Oh yeah, there was a ooh ooh. There was that one. That wasn't. They wasn't a wow. Way
no,
No,
you. Way,
no,
no,
they were.
No,
Ooh,
they
yeah.
wasn't
wasn't
a
that
way
that's an
either. It
you.
ooh
was
yeah.
It was a ooh
ooh
yeah.
yeah. It was some ooh though. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Good stuff,
they
man.
kept up some ooh. Oh yeah,
It's good
good
stuff.
stuff.
Good stuff. And then I guess my more recent but not new school, I actually heard this out was Alicia Keys and Khaled. That's so done.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
Mm,
love that
my
song.
gosh. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
I love
Nice,
that
nice, nice.
song.
So yeah, I've been kind of bumping that a little bit. So that's where I'm at.
This is really good on the rocks.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
mhm.
It's
It's
really
really it's
it's really
smooth
safe
rock.
on the rocks. It's really
It's
It
safe.
really
really
is.
safe.
Yeah.
It's
Safe on
safe,
the
but I'm
rocks.
saying that the ice kind of gives it
Yeah.
a
It's cozy.
flavoring. You
It
can
balances
actually
it
get
out.
more of the notes. You can get more of the
Yes.
Exactly.
notes with
It
the
Yes.
gives it
ice.
clarity.
Hmm.
Right. Because I'm picking up some cherry
There
notes in
is
there.
cherry. There is cherry notes there.
Top the cherry.
Hmm.
All right.
Denise, what
So,
you listen
Cherry,
so I've been
pipe,
ratchet this week. I've been kind of ratchet. I don't
ooh
know.
yeah.
This little raggedy something. Not, it's not raggedy. This
Uh,
little song that Trey Songz got out right now. I've been hearing it and singing it. I mean, just all week, just craziness. So, shoot, and it's called shoot, shoot.
it's called.
While y'all were talking, it was there, and I didn't write it down because I've been hearing it all week. Okay, moving on.
What
There are
is
a couple
what is
of Trey
called?
songs. What is
It's
it
called.
called? Thanks. It's called Baby Goat.
to?
You said you did not say baby goat.
I ain't say that, but since you said
That's
It's
not
called Baby
even.
Goat. But it's a good song.
it.
Uh,
Mm-mm,
uh,
mm-mm.
I don't know. It's like come and get all this love or something along those lines. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
y'all
not
remember
chicken
that?
and grits.
Y'all remember that? Hey, y'all remember that drunk on me that I was talking about?
I'm not drunk.
Like,
Already?
It's not called chicken and grits, Vanita.
What's what? It's
It's not.
called
It's
what?
not called chicken and grits.
What the name of the song?
Yeah.
No, it's called I don't know. It's called Come and Get All This Love. There we go.
all right,
I'm talking about you and me. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5
Um,
babies. Yeah, I don't know how that song goes. I don't know. I know. That's what I was like, because you know I'm a lyric person. And I'm like, dang, he want her. He trying to marry her. He talking about, you know.
A little bit more than that.
I'm talking about set the date. I mean, the song is like, I'm talking about set the date. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 babies. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. But no, not the 3, 4, 5 babies. I'm good. You keep those.
But everything else is on point. Okay. Okay.
And yeah, I've been twerking all week. I haven't really listened to any old school anything. So I've been trying to practice my little Cardi B when it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's stuck, and it's up, and you know. That's what I've been doing this week. I've been extra ratchet. And so I want to thank Woodford Reserve for aiding in my ratchet tree.
because that
My
sounded
ratchet
twerk. Look, that sounded twerk adjacent.
I'm just saying.
You said twerk adjacent.
Twerk adjacent.
Yeah,
which is
because I
cool.
haven't
Which is cool. Enjoy.
Okay.
I haven't quite gotten
You almost
the hang.
made me lose my Woodford.
I haven't quite gotten the hang of the whole twerk thing. You know, I got a lot of ass, and so it's hard to like make that work. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
That's
ass.
work to twerk. It's work to twerk.
Are we like legit having a conversation about this right now? It's like a tutorial.
Right?
But we gotta look. We gotta no man. Don't say nothing. Just
Oh, just okay.
Just let her talk.
let that happen. Just let that happen.
Okay.
Forget y'all.
Let that happen.
Let's
Hey,
talk about twerk, baby.
I mean,
Let's
look,
talk about.
We said whiskey and bullshit.
This is the bullshit. Like I'm there. Like let's
Look,
You know,
listen to black women.
first of all,
black
This
men.
is National Women's Month. You're right. You're right.
first of all, you know, Vanita has like 3 dances that she does on a consistent basis. So adding twerk to the, it's important for her to keep adding something.
I haven't quite learned to do the wobble yet, so I'm still working on that too.
I'm, in time, when the world open back up, I'm sure it's gonna be a wedding or
Something
and then I'll be able to do it because I've been
a
practicing.
barbecue or some shit.
I'm just saying,
It's going down. Yeah.
or street.
Or
All you gotta do is turn the car on and have the wobble, have that song playing, and start doing it. Somebody
Don't
on the street
disrespect the
gonna
wobble.
join you.
Right.
Don't
Which is
disrespect
one of
the
the
wobble.
trillions
Somebody
of
gonna
reasons why I love black people. Because the wobble is gonna happen on any street, not any street, on any Martin Luther King.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you pull up to any Martin Luther King Drive in any city and start wobbling, people will join you.
For real.
In real life.
Facts.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
I dare you.
You dare?
Okay, we're gonna get a whole bunch of videos after this of people pulling up on a Martin Luther King street.
Yeah.
Pulling up. Pull up.
Okay, that's the challenge, y'all. Send the videos.
Oh, the wobble challenge. Good one.
Hashtag
Pull up on Martin Luther King challenge.
On Martin Luther King.
Right. Hashtag whiskey and bullshit.
Right. Pull up on Martin Luther King. Hashtag whiskey and bullshit. Let's see what happens.
That's not a bad one, Carol. That's a good one.
It ain't.
We'll see. We'll see if we get any videos of people. It's like we gonna do this. We gonna see if people join us in the
But look,
wobble.
the weather changing. Hey, it might go down.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All you got to do, find an empty lot, turn
crank it
your
up.
video up.
You don't even need
Look,
an empty lot. Just
but look,
make it
I saw
happen.
this. I saw this meme. I think it might have been. It was either today or yesterday. That said, I just saw a fat N-word because I don't really be. I do, but I'm not finna say it on the show. I saw a fat N-word with a white towel, so I know summer is on the way. And I was like, they know.
There you go. You know,
They
summer's on the
know.
way.
How they know?
That is
What
bad.
Okay. White towel. People walking around with a white towel.
White towel.
We know that.
Yeah.
What's another one? Give me three.
Well,
Give me three.
but look, they said they
You
also
know it's
said
summer. You know it's
when
black summer when
sundresses,
Ooh,
the flip flops come out.
sundresses and flip flops,
Sundresses and flip flops.
in the white towel, right?
In a white
Wow.
towel.
and a white towel, and a white towel.
In a white towel. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
That
and a
sounds
white.
bad.
And
Yeah.
the street corner preacher.
Yeah.
You know what? He may be
They
year
don't be.
round though.
They don't be doing it in the wintertime.
No, they do
No?
not be standing out there in the wintertime.
That's the science right there. That's,
Right.
you hear me?
Soon as
Or
it
is
get
it bean
warm enough,
pies? Or
he gonna be out there with his
it bean pies?
Do they do?
There you go.
I don't know. I ain't seen
Yeah.
nobody. I ain't seen nobody selling bean pies
in a minute
in a
though.
long
Yeah, I'll
time.
say
Like
that.
See,
outside.
nobody was trying to buy bean pies in a pandemic.
I mean,
I
point
kind
taken,
of
but
I probably would.
You had to actually go to a store for that now. You have to
gotta
go to one of the corner stores, you know.
but based on the fact that they're always in suits, you would think they would go into at least it gets a little cooler out because even summertime,
No
you
sir.
see the brothers out there
No sir.
in full effect, sweating
That's
up the
that
storm.
commitment.
Nice looking
Them,
suit.
them suit, those warm weather suits.
That's that commitment right there. They on that corner.
Warm weather suits. They not cold
They
weather suits.
they look them brothers down for the cause. You hear me? Because they be out there in the hot heat. You hear me?
In the heat of it, huh?
In the
Slanging,
hot heat
With
slanging.
they white
them
towels.
suits and the white towel and the dress shoes. They be doing it. They
Exactly.
be committed. I'm
Trying
telling
to
you.
call my sister. $1.
$1.
$1. Final call my. I'm just gonna give you this one so that you can take a look and it, and next time you can get you.
Hey,
I was like that. That's happened.
yeah, get that message out. You hear me?
That's happened.
It
Right.
works. It works.
Exactly.
What else we got? What's up
Signs
next?
of summer are coming.
Yes, it is. So what do we got coming up?
So I guess we on the bullshit, huh?
We on a,
Or we could do our drunk deep.
you ready to get drunk deep?
That's right, drunk. Let's go.
Ooh, drunk deep.
Ready?
Everybody ready?
Drunk deep.
As usual, take a sip on something real quick.
All right.
Preferably the Woodford Reserve. And we about to get drunk deep. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, drunk deep this week. You never know a person's true intentions until they show you their full ass.
Damn. You never want to see somebody's full ass.
But you don't know their intentions.
Their intentions.
I didn't say that.
But hey, the reverse is true.
Facts. How would you think about that? I see you thinking over there. You never know their full intentions.
So on its surface, Yeah, yeah. It meets the formula. The formula is
It's
equal. Yeah,
there.
it makes a lot of sense. But I'm like, I'm just thinking about the intention coming out of the whole ass.
Thank you,
Scott,
Woodford Reserve.
Scott,
What?
there's something you've been missing lately. Might be the
Damn,
full ass.
damn,
Whoa.
damn.
Did that just happen?
For real,
Did that just happen? Wow.
I mean, okay,
Because your thoughts
hey,
your thoughts have been quite interesting today.
this me.
Wow.
This is
That
me
just
showing
happened.
my whole. But look, this is me showing
Scott
my
know I
whole
love
ass.
him.
Oh, I
That's
know
my
that.
Virgo brother.
I know that. That ain't
Did you
yo.
hear Mo?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
I heard.
Virgo
I
brother.
heard. Yeah, yeah. Happy,
No
happy,
question.
joy,
Yes.
joy.
We 4 days. We got 4 days.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mad at that. My wife is a
Yeah.
Virgo,
I
Mm-hmm.
know.
so you can imagine.
The whole ass though. I'm sorry. No. I was not trying to interrupt. I promise. Look, I was not trying to interrupt you talking about your wife.
So I'll say this, Scott. I've seen my wife's full ass, and I understand what her intentions are.
No, please
Oh my
continue.
God, y'all have me cracking up
Continue.
today.
Please continue
I'm
about
ha-
your Virgo wife.
I
And
can't even
and
think.
and Carol, please continue about what I am left wanting. Right.
Oh my God.
Please
So
continue. Yeah, let's
maybe
discuss.
Woodford Reserve make you giggle a lot. I don't know.
Is that
No,
what it
I
is?
just I just think the full ass threw everybody off. That's
I
all.
was gonna say it's some that whole look, but you just said it though. Look, Mo went right back to that whole ass.
Yeah, yeah. So I
And
am
that's
full
why
aware of her intentions because I've seen it. Yeah,
yeah. Right. The
yeah.
full
Nothing
intentions,
wrong. Full
full ass.
intention.
Yeah.
So so you don't see me in the corner. She loves me. She loves me not. No, I've seen.
Mm-mm.
I know what the expectations are. How about that?
Look, so love intentions,
Mm,
love whole ass.
exactly. It
Okay,
runs together somewhere. It meets. They meet somewhere.
so y'all got this thing going on. So let me tell you, on a women not
Hmm.
into the whole ass. You gotta have some, but
I just got
whole
I'm lost, and I'm not saying that to be funny. I really don't.
I'm just
I
saying
really don't know where you just went with that,
no,
Yeah,
and
you lost
I
whole
me on
want to
that
know.
one.
I
whole
want to
ass
know what
is a
that
lot.
means.
Whole
Yeah.
ass,
That's the point, Carol.
yeah. But from my
That's the point.
perspective, whole ass is a lot. I'm not even gonna get to the whole ass. You get half an ass with me, I'm gonna be like,
Oh.
No, you've
Yeah.
been married how many years? How many years you been
Okay.
married now, Carol?
Oh.
and he got half an ass. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
no, no,
I've been
yeah,
married 22 years.
22. So you've seen Will's entire intention.
And
I'll say that.
when he gets to half an ass, I shut it
I don't
down.
believe.
We
I
don't
don't
get
believe
to the
that.
whole ass.
Mm-mm. No, I don't believe that one.
See, that's the difference. We don't get to the whole ass. How he shutting that down? Oh, hold on.
Is that true? My wife's right here. Is that true? Do you ever get to? Have I ever gotten to
I love it.
the whole ass? Have you seen
I
my
love
whole
it.
My
ass?
Virgo sister, tell him the truth. Half the ass, we gonna shut it down.
See, you gotta bring it. Look,
You know what?
if
There
this
may
was
be
a
some
talk
fact
show,
to
this
that
is
one.
us bringing in
What'd you
experts.
My
say?
wife will shut it down. What you
Yeah,
say?
you gotta bring in experts.
Yeah.
Right.
And now And now I want to bring on Mo's wife. Mo's wife.
Mo's wife.
Well, where your wife at?
Who is
Tell
the,
get on
who is
screen
the
for a
author
second.
of
Who's
who is
that?
the author of Whole Ass, Whole Intentions?
Tell her come on screen for a
Come,
second.
sweetheart. Come,
Mo's
sweetheart.
wife, who totally has a whole name that I just don't know, and I just
I will
saying that
I will
to
reveal
say-
that name to you, Scott. Free.
Okay, please.
My wife's name is Tiffany Hamilton. Tiffany Hamilton. Expert
Tiffany
witness on the whole ass, the
Okay.
entire.
Hamilton, expert on
Okay,
whole
Miss
ass.
Tiffany, come on, sister, come on, just
Just
stick your head
grace
in
us
for a
with your
second.
presence. We need an expert witness.
So we can get the expert.
I'm sorry, and I look.
No, you look lovely as
Hello.
always. dear.
Okay, my
Lovely.
sister
Hey,
Tiffany,
hey.
my Virgo
So-
sister.
I
Do
need
we let
Virgo.
the brothers get to the whole ass before we shut them down? Or do we, when they start showing half their ass, we already like, Stop.
Okay, so it took me a second because I was quiet over there because I could not follow this entire thing. But now I see what you're saying.
But see,
Like,
look,
yeah,
you
when
know
you
what?
start going there, you're like, you know what? I see where this is going.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
gonna
where
exit
it's at.
and say, yeah, because
Let it
if I see the whole, yeah. So now I got what you're saying.
See,
Mhm.
I get it now.
No, I get it. Don't
Yeah.
even, because I hate that I'm even understanding this.
It's-
That's what's really
this
making it
is
worse.
drunk deep.
Well, look,
No, yeah, I
All right,
need to.
look.
No, I hate
See,
that I
we
even
clear.
understand. It. Yeah,
so
See, the ladies
Tiffany
are
Hamilton.
clear. The ladies are very clear.
yeah.
But wait a
So when
minute,
you
wait.
first meet
You even
someone,
show half
you
your
want
ass.
them
We
to
got
show
the intention. We
the
shutting it
full. You want
down.
them to show the full them, but the half, like my husband and I, if we get into it or whatever, and he starts to show and becomes don't I tell him don't half do something, but in this situation, I just need this at half because if I see the whole, it ain't gonna go right.
All right. So expert,
no
hold
lens.
on.
Hold on,
Expert
hold on.
Tiffany Hamilton. I have one more question. So what about when they forget to bring fries with your meal at the restaurant and y'all show y'all whole ass?
Yeah, but
Because that was cause. That was cause for it. Isn't that right?
So
I agree.
whole ass is to be used in the appropriate situations against
Okay, yeah. So
foreign enemies.
I'll use it in term of he may know that he did something wrong, but instead of him admitting it, he will deflect it, and then he starts to show. Like, don't. Yeah. So that's half-assed. Like now I see where you're going. So let's just shut this down.
Yeah.
But if you do something like you left my fries and you were supposed to get and then you gonna come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cause for me to
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
You get the whole ass then.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my clown suit on and tap dance in the street with my clown suit.
And sisters and
There
brothers,
you go. There you go.
that right there, that is why we ask the experts. Okay. That right there. Look, because look,
This segment was brought to you by.
Ain't nothing else to be said. You hear?
And I'm not
Been
even
broken down, forever to be broken.
Yeah.
Oh, to ever and consistently be
So
broke.
now that we're clear,
The essence of the
Let it
full
be broke.
ass means this: don't mess up my fries, or you're gonna see my entire ass.
exactly.
That's the
Unless-
summary, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless you want to see my full intentions.
Right. If you want to see my
Bam.
full intentions, don't mess up my fries.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
I keep my clown suit in the bag. I keep my clown suit in my purse.
Along the clown suit is next to the hot sauce.
Right. Which leads me to the Junebug of the day. Let it be broke. Because we did not just break it down. We let it be all the way broke. Okay.
Right.
The
Forever
Junebug of the
broke.
day. And so it let it be forever and a day broke. Okay. That
Right.
means we finna explain it to its fullness
Mm-hmm.
so that one can get the full scope of
Yes.
what this means. Okay. That's
Full
the
scope
Junebug
or a person's full intent. How about
full
that?
intent.
Oh,
You hear
oh,
me?
oh.
So, sisters and brothers, that's the Junebug of the day.
Let it
You're
be
welcome.
forever broke.
You're welcome.
Shout out again to the wife, Tiffany Hamilton.
Hey, sis, shout out.
Tiff. Hey,
So what
Cheers.
is next?
What we got going on? We got a half a bottle of Woodford Reserve down. That's what we got going on.
we got a whole lot of bullshit to address because
Ooh-wee.
it's been just a
Girl,
cacophony of
the shenanigans that have been going.
Nice.
It is a cacophony. There you go.
cacophony of nonsense.
That's the word. That's our English. Is
Nice.
it English? Hold on.
Okay,
Let me see.
so everybody out there in the real world is like, what the fuck is cacophony?
Oh,
It's a whole smorgasbord. Just
So,
a loud melange.
exactly. Cacophony, a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds.
Yes.
A harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Etymology, Greek. Yeah, French to Greek.
French and Greek.
It's just a cool sounding word, man.
Yes.
Cool word.
Cacophony.
Yeah. I be
That's
reading this stuff.
Yeah,
That's how you mess somebody up.
Mhm.
cacophony.
The cacophony. They just be looking at you like,
Yeah.
what you say?
Right. You spewed an entire cacophony of bullshit just now.
They be like,
Did she insult me?
what did she say I'm dead? A coffin? What did she say?
Is that a horn?
Is
Did she
that?
say I'm dead?
I don't know what that means, but if that's what it is, then yes.
So,
So kick it off.
this cat, Jackson, somebody. He's online, you know, as a relationship expert and everything. So it comes out
Hold on. Wait a minute. A relationship what?
expert.
Okay.
He's
All right. Okay.
Approximately 10,000 hours equals an expert. So I don't know if he's an actual expert, but that's the definition of an expert. Like you put 10,000 hours of studying into this particular subject, that makes you an expert. Well,
Okay.
Who said
I don't
that?
know if he actually did that or not or whatever, but
So is he in a relationship or is he just
he's
putting in the work?
married. He's
Oh,
married.
he's married. Okay.
If that's what you want to call a marriage.
He been cheating though. He been out here slanging community penis. Community penis should be across his forehead because he been out here slanging and telling women.
I think I know about this. And I'm sorry. And I was over there minding my own business.
Hold on.
My sister pulling up a chair.
Cut out. Like, whoa.
My sister pulling up a chair.
That's right. Come on in. Come
Hold
on.
on, because I have to
Look, this
continue
is
because
a
I think I
worthy
know about
topic.
this man. Didn't he? He was fooling around with his wife, and yet then he ended up trying to get back with his wife.
So
Well,
first of all, we talking about millennial Steve Harvey right here. So,
right. Millennial Steve Harvey. I don't think he's as good as Steve Harvey because Steve Harvey's actually funny.
Steve Harvey can be funny, but the characteristic that they both share is them Negroes don't know shit about relationships. Okay.
I thought he did.
Steve has some good confessions.
Yeah, I hear that, but
I think Steve Harvey has
yeah,
some good advice. He did.
he has some good confessions based on his personal experience. But when you try to
Yeah.
shop that out, like you try to mass produce that,
Mhm.
it don't fit
Give an
everybody.
example. Give an example.
Steve Harvey. Okay. For instance, Steve Harvey generally comes from this notion of this hierarchy as far as power is concerned in households, and everybody don't subscribe to that to that
Same. Yeah.
to that
That's true.
that
Right.
So
that
give,
that
so give, go ahead. So give,
characterization.
like, give one
For
example.
instance, it's this, and again, some people are Christian, so I hear that, but it's this: God, then the man, then the wife, then the children, right? And the power trickles down, right? And so the power comes from God. It goes through the man as the protector of the household, which I'm cool with. But again, if we leave it as a stagnant label, then it doesn't make room for people to build their own relationships in their own way. It becomes restrictive. You know what I'm saying? And so he will operate off of that particular kind of thinking.
Fear.
And again, like I said, it can be restrictive at times.
That's
Yeah,
He
it
one.
depends
also
on the
he
man.
also
It depends
comes
on the
from
man.
this. Yeah, yeah, it
Mhm.
does. It does.
Yeah.
And some people subscribe to that, and that's
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
If the folks that are in the relationship agree on the terms, then
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we are finding out in all of our relationships that rarely do the people that are involved in these relationships agree on everything and every single way in which that relationship is supposed to be organized, and
Mhm.
that's the mentality that he's coming from. Like, this is the way, this is how you're supposed to organize it, this is how you're supposed to date so that you can get to this marriage, and it ain't
That's why I have
it's
a
not it's
challenge.
not realistic. It's not
Yeah, that's
realistic.
why I have a challenge where you
It's not
got to
realistic.
kind of manipulate in order to get,
You gotta
like,
manipulate.
yeah, it feels like
The
manipulation. Like,
men, they
I'm
the
not
hunters,
supposed to do this until
because
this
men,
time,
they
and then
go out, they kill the deer, and so they supposed to be hunters in the relationship. Yeah,
you know what?
you know,
I think that I see what you're saying, and I get it, but just to be, and Maurice knows I'm very transparent. And
Mhm.
I mean, do you want me to?
Here the full ass come, ladies and gentlemen. No, just
look,
Scott, you done messed up the fries,
No,
man.
so I was gonna say,
Damn. No.
if you black women, let's just talk about black women. We always talk about we want a man that's gonna be strong and that's gonna lead and that's gonna take control, and but then when that does happen, then
Mhm.
it's, oh no, he got me messed up, or I'm not going to do that, and I want to do this. And that's not, to me, what he was more trying to say. It's, at the end of the day, you do communicate, and if he's following God and he has order, then he's never going to do anything out of order, and he's still going to respect, and we will be in alignment. So if we are walking together, yeah, he's the head, he's going to move, but I'm going to be moving with him, because at the end of the day, I'm not putting my trust in him. I put my trust in God. And Maurice and our marriage, we had it where it was shifty, and the roles were kind of reversed. Now the roles are in alignment, and this is like my BFF. So if he says go left, in the back, I really don't want to do this, but I know that his intentions are to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, I trust God that
Mhm.
if he's following God and I'm following him, it is going to be in alignment. So it's not going to be this what I said goes. No, that's not how the household should be.
no,
But
and I
but you
appreciate
developed
that
that.
you all have
Yeah,
built
It
your
didn't
that's
it
relationship
didn't
in
just
this way. I appreciate
Right, you right. No, and
go ahead. Go ahead.
she
Scott,
we developed it. But here's the
Yeah.
deal: had we done it the right way the first time, we would not have been in the situation that we were in.
She should have just followed my directions in the first place, and we'd have been great.
There
There you go. Hey,
Maurice, be
hey.
quiet. Maurice, be quiet because you're getting ready to mess up the fries right now.
This
Yeah,
thing
that-
is
And you
Hold
cannot
on.
play.
We
You
did
are
not
not gonna
move
play
that
that on Wood.
back in.
So let me
Mhm.
say that it's the same here. 22 years of marriage. We on the 22 years now. And so, but the understanding is that we both are at the forefront with the creator. We both are there
That's correct.
equally. And
Right.
so it's not me following him or him following me, it's us making decisions. So it's really about how you set it up. If you set
Exactly.
it up the way
Foundation.
that you need to set it up,
Yeah.
you know, gotcha, Scott. If you set it up the way you need to set it up, then it's all good. Because no single way is the right way for everybody. And I think that that's what Scott's saying. That Steve Harvey has a way. He has a way that has worked for him. And
For
that's
this marriage so far, because
so far.
it's been 5. He on number 5 now.
Right. So this
Yeah,
one,
but he wasn't getting it. He just wasn't getting it right, and
right,
hopefully
he wasn't
this
getting it
is
right.
right.
So now he has it right
Yeah,
for
but he
him.
was thinking he was
Yeah.
getting it right in number 3. You hear me? So
Right.
Well, that's
and,
again.
and he was telling
So now
everybody,
he
and
so
he
now
was
he
telling
has this
everybody that
one
was not
that
doing
works
it
for
his
him
Y'all
and the
keep
person
talking.
he's with. The one
Okay,
he
well,
has
ask me.
now works for
Answer
him
this.
and the person he's with.
When
So
you
now
go
he's
to your
cool.
job, oh, I'm sorry. Go
Now
ahead.
he's cool because it works for him and the person he's with. What
Okay,
they have now, it works for him and the person he's with.
so let me ask this. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. I thought you were finished.
But
Carol, keep going.
that's going to be different for each couple. It's going to be different from each couple. It's just going to be different. There's no single way to make this relation thing happen because you ain't got people that's all the same. You got
Right.
people that's all different.
Yep.
And
from
so with
different-
this relationship and how it makes it run, that's how they make it run. The problem is most of the time we get in the relationship and we don't think about how it should run. We just think about, ooh, that was good. Ooh, we need to make this is good. Let's do this forever. And
Good point.
then stuff starts happening and you're like, oh, that's not so good. So good. Ooh, that's not so
That's good.
good. Ooh, okay, I'm done with that. And so you don't think about, okay, when this start not being good, what else you got?
Oh shoot.
When it start not being good, what else you got? You know. Then it's the amount of honesty. Where's the honesty? So Mr. Jackson didn't have much honesty.
Right.
in the
I'm like,
first place.
hey, we were talking about
Mr. Jackson.
Steve Harvey.
I know how to bring it back. I know how to bring it back. I got this.
Good job bringing it back.
Mr. Jackson didn't have much honesty in the first place about who and what he wanted. So now he said, I want you, speaking to his wife. Then he said, ooh, I want you too. Because he's operating in the beginning of, ooh, this is good. Ooh,
Listen,
this is good.
he is a foul person, and I'm gonna say that because he
You are hilarious. I'm sorry.
anyway, this dude, he's preaching all this stuff. He's going off on all these various people, like John Gray, judging their relationship and what they should and should not do, and blah blah blah. Only to find out he been out here in these streets acting a nut. So what really disturbed me though wasn't even that he was out in these streets, because that's him and his wife's personal business. My challenge is that he gets on video with her. She got on a bonnet, no bra, and some work clothes sitting there. He looking real good. He got the muscle shirt on, looking all, suave and everything. He holding her hand like, circulation, and she's looking, and he's talking about how he's so sorry about this, he messed up, and blah blah blah. Woo. And she looking like a hostage.
Hey, hey,
I'm like,
hey.
blink twice, sis. Let me know so we can come get you.
So okay.
It's the thing that you saw.
First of all, the whole not first because we've been
He's a
talking
whole
about it. It's
narcissist.
we like 33rd or something, but like the whole notion that this cat felt like he had to release a video where he where he explained himself as if
We can't.
like
We don't care.
Right.
Well, because
Yeah.
I guess 'cause he publicly messed up, so he now has to publicly apologize or make right.
And that's cool. I hear that, but
Don't nobody care.
public, but
No.
public images.
The public cared. The public cared because they would have been all on the
No.
Instagram. I can't
Care,
believe
but
he even
look,
apologized.
care and function are two different things.
Very different.
Oh yeah,
His image
saving face.
is something that some people actually care about because they happen to be on social media and ain't nothing else on their timeline at the moment. But does his message function in any real way across, in a broad-based way across our communities? No, he don't hold no sway across our community. So he releasing this little political looking video as if people are really checking for, as if him making this thing right is going to smooth over some harm that's been done to our communities. No, not at all.
Not only that, Scott, he's talking in the third person.
Derek Jackson. Yeah, I know, right.
Derek Jackson, that's what he says. Well, Derek Jackson
He done ironed this sweater for 45 minutes. He done got it. He done got his little phone set up. He done got all the little setup, and he like, oh baby, can you come make this video with me right quick? Now, keep in mind, I don't have any issue with how she was dressed or how she presented herself, because quite frankly, this is his mess up, and it is at her expense. So she should not have to do any more labor to repair his image. That's on him.
Let me explain why it was important.
She may feel like she does because they're partners, and that's cool. But I'm saying that from my perspective, she doesn't have to do anything. She's been a partner to him. He's the one that's now being criticized for going out and cheating on her. You know what I'm saying?
My challenge with it is that he looked like he pulled it together. She looked like he just dragged her into the video. She was cleaning, she was in the kitchen washing dishes or something, and he dragged her to this video. No, women.
And that should tell us something.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was a challenge for me, because women, especially when we're in a situation where we're going to be on camera, we generally try to do a little something, and she's in a video where her husband is apologizing for cheating and acting a nut. And I don't know, it felt like she's in some sort of abusive relationship, maybe psychologically abusive.
Well, listen to this. Like I was sitting over there minding my own business, and I was just listening. I didn't want to participate. I just wanted to listen because I've been out of town working. I said, "Oh, let me listen."
Here we go.
Maurice, come on, he's doing this with his hand.
But babe, you don't look like you from the witness protection program either.
No, but I didn't feel comfortable. I said, you know what?
Miss Tiffany, sis, You look gorgeous, honey.
Oh my
I
God. Oh,
know.
You look
The
gorgeous.
eyebrows are
Where the
dope.
make the
That was
eyeshadow,
because
the hair.
that was because
And we
You look
appreciate your
gorgeous, honey.
perspective.
I'm
You're
starting to feel
brilliant.
a little. I'm starting to feel a little upset.
I don't know why.
And
I'm starting to be a little upset. I'm like, okay, she's in what looks like, I don't know. You got like a little pajamas, little loungewear on,
hoodie. Oh yeah, a hoodie.
little hoodie on, the loungewear. I was like, okay, she looking like really fly in her loungewear, and I tried to put myself together. I'm like, my feelings are hurt now. My feelings are hurt now because I'm not looking put together. I don't think I need to put on a hoodie. I need to do a hoodie and some eyeshadow and some lounge, because I'm not put together anymore. I
No,
also
you
want
look
to let
good.
everybody know that my jaws feel like they're right here.
Uh-oh.
Right here.
Why?
Because I think that I've had a little too much. Hey y'all, what we got going on here?
That's what it is.
Whoa.
What is it, Wolf of Rosetta?
Wow.
Was that line filled up before you all started?
Carol,
It
that's
was
Man.
a new bottle.
That's some pie
That's
that
some
book.
high out,
Look at
and I'm
Payal.
enjoying it.
No,
But I
notice
do
I
not
am
feel my
babysitting the Payal.
Nita, I
just
see.
so y'all know.
Nita.
Yeah,
His was
yeah.
like, yeah, it
I
was
do not.
real
I do not
tough.
feel these anymore. I'm touching them because I'm looking in the
Oh, it's
in
the
camera.
Payal. It's serious.
Mo.
Yo.
Say, bro. Me too, bro.
Scott, let me see how much you drank. Scott, let me see how much you.
Well, let me see how much I drank. Hold on. Look, yeah, no, I
Turn it
ain't,
around. I want to see the words. Yeah, that's what. Oh, okay. Okay, you and Nita.
Oh, I done surpassed everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm babysitting. I'm doing like look, I'm trying to be a smart man, like Mo. You hear me? I'm
Like,
trying to be a smart man.
Look,
And
I'm cool because my daughter done bought me some what's the name of the stuff?
I don't know what it is. What she brought?
My daughter bought me some Wingstop. So I'm straight. I'm gonna be straight tonight.
Look,
But
now you need to go ahead.
Sorry.
Mo, look, Mo, you sitting.
Hey,
okay. So to be fair,
it's that Payal, Scott. I can't.
I know that's some pie.
No.
to be fair, I've been mixing it with some Canada Dry.
Me
To be
too.
fair. So that makes it really easy to go down, and I'm enjoying it. But all of y'all faces look the same right about now.
You know what? All right, so
I'm saying,
Vanita was like, all right, so
go with me with this. Go with me with this.
okay, all right.
Vanita, short haircut. Scott, short haircut.
I like Nita's haircut.
Short haircut. I'm the only one with some hair. So the three of them look the same to me, right?
I don't know, Carol.
everybody.
The only difference is that I recognize that two of you have beards. Because Vanita shaved hers off.
I shaved my beard off.
He waxed right before the show.
I get my beard waxed.
And I recognize that there's a pretty person near Mo.
Thank you. Oh, you were saying me. Oh, wow, Carol. Wow.
There's a pretty person near you.
Near me.
There's
Right.
a pretty person near
Wow.
Mo.
Wow.
So I'm straight.
Be that
Have to
as
get
it
her on
may.
out the camera. That's all. Yeah. Get
Only
on out the camera, girl.
I'll let you all finish the show. I'm sorry. I just heard when Nita was talking.
No, you should
I wanted to
stay.
get in because I was like, oh, I heard about this.
right.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you
gonna say something else bad about Steve Harvey, so you can come back.
Oh my god.
Now you know I'm not like a Steve Harvey fan. He reminds me of one of the Whispers, like back in the day.
Does. He is. I get. He probably is.
He was he was the one in the back. But he always reminded me of the Whispers. One of them. This is what.
Look at that mustache.
It is the mustache.
It is
And
a
he
lot.
said he's not
Just
letting it
keep
go.
on loving
No, he's not.
me.
I mean, at least like thin it out, like, but it's like, it's big. It's a big ass mustache.
It's a blanket for his lip.
But oh, you talking about Steve Harvey or Scotty? You talking about Scotty?
No, both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah,
But it
wait a
was
minute.
okay. Look, it was okay in the 80s though.
In the-
In the 80s.
That was Scotty and
20,
whatever his
21.
twin brother name. They had 80s,
Walter.
the
Walter
whole
and
with
Scotty.
it. Walter and Scotty.
Right.
They was the 80s. That's the 80s. Them. That's the 80s.
So all of this to
Steve
say,
Harvey is also the 80s.
yeah, he is. He's 100% 80s. But all of this to say, with Derrick Jackson, you know, he needs a little therapy, but he's gonna
A
cheat
lot of
again.
therapy. Not a little.
You know, he's gonna cheat again. My advice is, you know, to his wife, like, do what helps you heal, because this dude is gonna keep fucking around. And I'm saying that because he's not even apologizing as himself. He's talking about himself in a third person. He's 100% narcissist. I said, you know, I typed on his page, dude, just go ahead and pivot. You're gonna have to pivot. Your brand is done.
He straight up told him pivot, V.
Yeah, I did.
So here's the thing, and I wish we would have said this, but this is what social media does to people who have over 1 million likes or all these likes or whatever. It gives you a false sense of celebrity, a false sense that people really buy into whatever the heck you preaching. And this dude is, once again, you go on, like you said, Vanita, you got this guy, the wife looks like she's in a witness protection program.
Okay.
All of that. You have to be careful of the message that you put out there. You know, at the end of the day, what's wrong, Tiff? He was wrong. He was wrong.
No, I get this is why it's good that I'm out of town for work, because I can't listen to the shows and then not. What I'm saying is nobody is perfect, and we are definitely not in a place where none of us would judge. No, listen. God gives us grace and mercy, and listen is the truth. You are preaching something to the choir and having all this. This is what you should do. This is how it should be. And God said, okay, like, you better stop what you're doing. You better stop. And he continues it. So he got exposed. Now, him apologizing, I'm going to say this. He was sincere and went on the record. Like, honestly, like, I want to apologize. Now, speaking in third person, like that is a concern to me. That was one I didn't know that. But if he had his wife on there, he's, you know, transparent. She is too. Like, they don't, you know, not looking the best. It's not for show. It is he genuinely sorry, saying that. Yes, you have to. You can start from that and continue on. You're not perfect, but how he went about it, people do look at it, and it did affect the Black community, because he spoke about Black men and he preached about that and how you should be with your wife and how you should treat them. So when you have somebody following that and then they see that you've messed up, that does put a dent that can affect the men that were listening and also the women. So I'm saying this to say, I think that him apologizing in public is the right thing to do, but not when it's for show, because nothing is going to be gained from that. And he still hasn't learned. And his wife is just still going to be in a situation that she was in before he even apologized on camera.
Well, look,
I'll roll with that.
I roll with that too. And I thank God. I thank God that my wife doesn't look like she's part of the witness protection program right now. With
man whole posture. He was sitting there making sure we saw he was holding her hand. And look, and she was just nodding the whole time. Like, you know, I'm like,
let's be clear. You are the witness protection right now.
You know what?
This is what I make him read his notes at the bottom.
Cause
Hold up.
we don't cause Mo don't want to see Tiffany's whole intentions, right?
You don't want to see the whole intention.
Help.
Mo like
Help. hey, Scott, I got the paper.
look. Tiffany, you don't do whiskey. You don't do whiskey. I mean, just to soothe the brilliance. I mean, it's just so much brilliance.
I told you I'm very
Come on,
transparent.
come on,
I
Anime.
have hair growing, and plus I never thought would grow. I don't want to rush it.
Come on, Anime.
I don't want to rush it.
We walk in the garden of your turbulence.
I love it.
That's a beard.
Okay.
That's a beard waiting to happen.
Come on, Anime. Get some of this Woodford.
That's a beard.
Cake, Anime.
I feel like if I tell people, "Oh yeah, I'm drinking some good old Woodford," I just feel like I should have a flannel shirt and hair popping out. Like that's just very harsh.
No.
Here you go, Scott. Here you go.
I can't drink whiskey. I can't.
Come on, Anime. Get the Woodford.
Okay. No, that's bad.
Tiffany, have you had the Old Smoky?
Did you try the Old Smoky?
Oh no,
She has
no,
not
you
had
gotta
Old
give her
Smoky.
the Old Smoky.
Yeah, let her taste that.
Taste the Old Smoky.
Look, you kept the Old Smoky all to yourself, bro.
I did. You know what? I was being
I
selfish.
thought that was a partnership. I thought y'all had a
that's just
partnership.
wrong.
Hey, sometimes, Scott, hold up. Don't mess up a happy home, Scott. Hold up, brother. Hold up.
Tiffany, he did
My
not get
bad.
you the French fries.
What?
The
Yeah.
Old
Yeah, they
Smoky.
bring everything right back in.
Look,
Ooh,
I said no
Smoky is
tomatoes
the French
on my
fries.
sandwich.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
good
hear
stuff.
me.
It's good
No.
stuff.
I said no
No.
tomatoes, and y'all bring me this sandwich that got tomatoes on the sandwich. Okay?
Mo,
Listen,
So
you
we
did
gotta
not
have this
give her
conversation.
the Old Smoky fries. You did not give her the French fries.
She didn't.
That
Look,
Old Smoky
she
and
didn't
give
need
her
to
the
taste
French
that
fries.
I
Stop
can't
playing.
drink it.
I'm a slide in her coffee one morning. That's what
Now
I'm
you
do.
know how often do I drink coffee now? I gave that up.
you know
I'm
what,
a slide in
Tiffany?
your coffee.
No,
You would
Tiffany,
like this though.
I think you would really like it. It's
You would
really
like
good.
this though. You would really like it.
Yeah, put it in your hot chocolate or something. But it's
Hot chocolate
delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
it's delicious.
I just stick with my wine.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love wine, but I'm telling you, you will like
But
it.
this is one whiskey that I think anybody on any level
Mhm.
could drink.
I'll let her
it's
taste
Really good. It is
Talking about the
really
Old
I'll
Smoky.
try it. I'll try it.
The
Oh,
Old
wait.
Smoky.
So the question is, Mo, did you leave her some? Did you drink it all?
No. You already know that.
No. Go get some Old Smoky.
Go get her
Ladies and
some.
gentlemen, this section is brought to you by Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve is
Remember how she's looking at
Okay, but I
the
will say this.
That's the way she's
The
looking at you.
Woodford Reserve is very good with Canada Dry, with ginger ale. It's very
it
good
is.
with
With
ginger ale.
medicine?
Yeah, because that's what I did.
with medicine.
You said with It's
Medicine.
good with medicine?
Yes, it's good
That
with
ain't nothing but
medicine.
some medicine, baby. That's all you holding up right there.
I love it.
All you need is some
All right,
crack.
sorry. Okay.
What you trying to say?
Okay, let me get it together.
Okay, all right.
Woodford Reserve is very good with some ginger ale. Now I used ginger
Some what?
ale bold.
Some refrigerator ale.
I said ginger ale, Scott. Leave me alone.
It's some ginger ale that's been in the refrigerator.
Yes, it's cold ginger ale. It's cold ginger ale bowl. Stop messing with me, Scott. Damn it. Ginger ale and
bowl.
and the Woodford Reserve is very
Okay.
good.
All
Damn
right.
it.
You know what?
What's
So
the next?
we're gonna close out on Derek Jackson. Yeah, brother. Pivot. Go ahead and pivot and
Pivot.
Your brand
please.
stuff.
Get some therapy. And sis, he's gonna cheat again, girl. He's gonna cheat again. Go ahead and figure out what you're doing, because he is community penis. He has not apologized really. His third person apologized, first of all. And then second of all, apologies have 3 parts. The first is acknowledging what you did. The second is, making a choice to do something different. And then it's doing something different. I don't think he can because he hasn't apologized. His third person apologized. So go on, move on, sis. You got a whole life, and you're beautiful. She's gorgeous, actually. Even in the bonnet and the mom jeans, she's gorgeous.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with mom jeans. Okay,
I didn't say nothing bad about mom jeans. I'm saying she had 3 children.
3+ children. Mom jeans look good.
They bought those jeans back. Mom jeans, they bought them back.
I'm just saying.
She had a bonnet on.
If you have any questions, comments, you want anything to say to us,
are we
No.
done?
We're not done?
She was closing out the segment, I thought.
Yeah, just that segment, just that Derek Jackson. I'm tired of talking about him.
Oh, so y'all want to talk about some more bullshit?
Yeah. So I sent you guys a video. Did you look at it?
Oh, you did? Did you?
I don't know.
No, I didn't.
We didn't look at it. You know we didn't look at it, Vanita.
What video are you talking?
Did you send it with some cake?
No.
If you sent it with cake, we might have looked at it.
Damn it, Carol now want cake. Damn you, Carol.
What is the video? Like, y'all, you got to look.
I sent you a video.
On this.
What was it, V?
On Instagram, it was about a white woman that was in a bank.
A what?
A white woman.
Okay.
White.
Right. Please continue.
Please continue.
White woman.
Well, Scott, I want you to put this in the proper text, okay? Is this white woman considered a snow?
I don't know yet. We finna find out.
It was a Karen. She was Karening.
Okay.
She was Karening.
Snow
in a bank.
I know this one.
She was Karening in a bank, and the cop was like, "Hey, ma'am, you don't have your mask on." This was in Texas. Yeah. You're gonna have to leave. He's like, I don't have to wear a mask because, the governor said we don't have to wear masks. He's like, no, not in public spaces you cannot wear a mask, but in private, this is a private bank. You got to wear a mask. So she got upset. I want to pull my money out of this bank. He's like, you put a mask on, you can do it. Otherwise, you got to leave.
It's quite simple.
Look, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
This is a white cop. Yeah. He said, he was like, okay, so you have to go. So come on, let's go. She's like, are you serious? He was like, do I look like I'm kidding? She's like, oh, well, no, don't touch me. She pushes him. He's like, don't do that. Don't do that. So then he's like, okay, I got to get the handcuffs off now because you pushing back like you clowning.
Right.
Okay. So he puts the handcuff on her. He gets her down. He ends up pushing her down on the floor. And she's like, I'm a 65-year-old woman. And you're. So then she says, police brutality. And everybody in the bank replies, no, it's not.
No, it's not. That was the part. Because if you listen to the background, you'll hear people talking about some. She needs to be handcuffed. You got all this commentary in the background because this woman is tripping, right?
So then after he gets her on the ground, he's got her on the ground, he's got her handcuffed, he's picking her up, and she starts saying in Spanish, please help me, right? He says, are you trying to speak Spanish? And the people in the place are like, are you serious right now? So, I'm hollering at this point. I'm hollering because I'm like, wow, like she's really getting it. She didn't know she was going to get it like this.
Right.
So he picks her up. He gets her into the truck, he takes her out. And she's like, oh, I think you broke my foot and I need to go to the hospital. So he was like, oh, cool. We need an ambulance. He puts her in the back of the car and he slams the door and he goes, Jesus Christ. And at one point she said, is somebody videotaping? He said, I'm videotaping. Because he had his camera on.
Nice.
I'm hollering the whole time.
And do you know she's gonna get slapped with that EMT, that 911 bill? She's on the ambulance coming. She gets slapped with that. Yes.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
All right.
I hollered the whole video. That's what I sent to y'all.
I did see that. I did say I saw it on the, looking through stuff on the internet. I saw that, and I thought that was hilarious.
I'm like,
I thought it was hilarious. It reminded me of what's the jazz musician's name?
Keon,
who's from St. Louis, whose son got tackled by the white girl because she was literally she just stopped him like, you have my iPhone.
Right. They got off the elevator in the hotel.
Right.
They got off the elevator in the hotel. They were going to breakfast. And this white woman was in the lobby and she just pointed at the kid like, you have my phone. You stole my cell phone.
Mine, he's 14. He was 14
years old.
Yeah.
And she tries to snatch the boy's phone out of his hand. And his dad, Keon was like, no, don't. What the? And the manager is like, well, let me see his phone. He's like, hell no. We were guests in this hotel.
Right.
I don't know this
one. Mind you, Keon is world famous.
Grammy Award winning trumpeter.
Right. He's not just some schmo that just plays background. He's got grants and shit. And you can't
this kid's mother is also a world-renowned musician too. So I'm
she literally tackles this boy.
Right, she goes running and she jumps on him. And Kiana started videotaping. And as she's running, she knocks the phone and everything, so the video ends. But now there's lawsuits at the hotel and lawsuits against this woman, and it's a mess.
It is. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I thank God I have not been in that situation. A situation tried in Wisconsin, and I get a little post, and I had to have Maurice come get my son because. Yeah.
You were getting ready to show the whole ass, right?
I put a nice little post. My son outside with the dog.
Thank God that has not happened to me because
I'm dead serious because I as a parent, well, heck, if you're a loved one or somebody, you think you're gonna think about your job, your license if you have one, you are thinking about protecting your
yes. Yeah.
So, he came.
You gonna express your full intentions.
Therefore, Scott, showing your full ass.
Yes, exactly.
So my son went to take the dog out at night, and there was this man. This is when the election stuff was going on. We're in Wisconsin, Madison, and during this time, the police were already driving up and down like the area. There were already people like walking, but I didn't see it as much unless it was in certain areas. Had Miles take the dog out. My son comes back upstairs to me and says, Mom, there was this man, this grown man. He pulled his mask down. No, he didn't have a mask, but he had on did he have on a MAGA hat or he said something to him, but just started charging him. And so Miles looks bigger for his age. So Miles said he just stood up and like, can I help you? He didn't know that my dog, like Ralph is black, like he's a black dog, so you don't see him. So he's over, and when he heard my son, he walked over and stood right in front of him and started to growl. The man stepped back, went all the way back, but made sure that my son could see him. Stood at a light of the pole, the light at night, that comes on the pole. He stood right there, like looking at him. and trying to antagonize. So I called Maurice. I said, "Yeah, you're gonna have to come get them." So I put a nice little post, and I said, "Hello, you racist people.
Right.
If we could find a time where you can
Did you
perform your
really say
racial acts." Yes, I did on
you said
Instagram.
people? Did you really
Yes,
say people?
yes. Hello, my fellow racist people. Yeah, I did.
No.
That would
You
have been
said
perfect time for the what was
Yeah, I
that,
did.
Scott? A snow roach.
slow
Right.
roach.
I said, I think I said my fellow my racist white. I think I may have said that. I have to go back on there. But I said if we could find a better time to perform the racial acts around the time when I'm available, because it's not going to work for me. I even went down. I said let's pick a racial time when I'm available, because if that happens to my son again,
So
I
you
might
get
have to
this
lose my
business.
license, and
Yeah,
we don't want
you
that.
you get this
Yes,
Right.
business.
and people, this is what we call the full ass.
I sure did. I sure did, and I posted it because that was literally a forewarning. Like I cannot, I cannot. I just thank God I've never had to be in a situation where my child is being attacked or mm-mm, that would not go well.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Because if
Yeah.
you take a black woman's child, the full ass is gonna come out.
A,
Yeah.
a
And it's
fool and a half. A
and it's
fool
just
and a
not
half.
gonna be pretty. Like the
Mhm.
full ass may be pretty, but when you get it, it's not gonna be pretty. It's
I'm
not. It's
I'm
just
gonna
not.
take my clown suit out of my pocketbook.
Let me tell you, while those
Listen,
handcuffs are on me, they will see me on social media. Babe, the credit, your credit, your card, your credit card, we're good. Go ahead, Belt, use that. You go ahead, use all the three. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Tell
Wait a
yeah.
second.
Hey,
I got some cash. I got some cash in
I'm
my
so
second
glad you got
drawer.
the 3 credit
right,
cards
right,
to
right,
handle the
Scott, right.
business.
and dinner, I tell them, and dinner is that food is still good in the it's still good for 2 more days. It's good, yeah. Love you too. Love you. Tell my job I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there tomorrow. I'm not gonna be there.
I may not get that with you.
Yeah.
I've been to the mountaintop.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love
I
Yeah.
it.
still would be talking.
Clearly.
I wouldn't be screaming. This Ruth said I wouldn't be screaming. I would be screaming like that every other day. And tell Miles to make sure he cleans his room. Yeah, yeah. Clean it, and then he can play the game. All right. Let me put my head in. All right. I'm
It's
getting in
like
the
you
car.
gotta give you got 5 minutes to give all the instructions for the next week.
Yeah.
Right.
My head slave on.
So hold up.
Are you listening?
Maurice.
So hold
He
up.
can go
Imagine
outside on
the
Tuesday.
extreme amount of pressure.
Tuesday he can go outside for 3 hours from 3 to 6. That's it. He has to come in at 6
Tuesday,
o'clock.
right?
Now hold on, you
Tuesday.
ain't gonna give me permission to go
Well,
outside.
I'm not gonna be screaming, brutality, help me. I know I have full intentions to do what I plan on doing.
I will say that I was surprised that Keon had so much
Restraint.
Reserve.
yeah, restraint.
Right?
Because I think he's actually from East St. Louis.
Hold up. What the hell?
You know exactly what that means.
You know what that means.
I did a little bit of
St. Louis and East St. Louis, y'all know what that means.
And we get offended if people be like, "Oh, you from East St. Louis?" No.
no.
Right.
Now.
We're clear.
Yeah,
We're
so
clear.
I'm just really, I on one hand I'm really glad that he had the restraint. On the other hand, maybe he's been out of the St. Louis
hood.
area for too long, because I don't know, maybe I haven't been out long enough, because I would have, yeah.
East St. Louis, no. Let me tell you,
But if
they don't play.
If y'all haven't seen the girl who tackled the boy on with Gail King,
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and how she went off.
y'all have to see that. Y'all
What?
have to see that. Because she
Yeah.
just dismissed Gail like
Yes,
Yeah.
no remorse.
no
Yes.
remorse
He
whatsoever.
Oh,
enough,
okay.
Do
Gail.
you know what he
Yes.
did? His father, I'm like, you tackled a 14-year-old. Enough said.
Mhm.
Case
You
closed.
lucky you walking right now.
Right. You lucky
know-
you're still living.
White meat.
But I think wasn't her mom kind of like that, or she was with her mom.
She was
I don't care. I'll take a mom too. I'll knock a mom
See,
out.
but you know, black men know that they will go to the hospital, but we'll go to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or to the morgue. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So I'm sure that factored in because he was in so hard.
I'm sure that was part of his part of his thinking.
Well, heck
man.
no.
Right.
I mean, I'm not here to sit here and judge his gangster, because
Right. Right.
When he responded, he didn't react.
Right.
Right.
He did the right thing, I
and-
think, you know.
yeah, and I think that was part of his response, you know,
Yeah.
knowing that he would end up, you know, them meeting in that moment would land her in one place and land him in an entirely different place.
Exactly.
It's true.
That he don't want to be, he or his son didn't want to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
I don't know if I could have that restraint, but I am a woman. I would have busted that head to the white meat.
and
Let me
and,
tell
and,
you.
and let me be clear, because sisters end up in them same places. So
I
I'm
know.
not-
I know.
by no
I know.
means am I saying that
But
y'all.
God help me, because I don't think I could think like I automatically.
Oh no. Yeah.
Mhm.
I commend him, and I pray if I ever get into a situation like that they say God watches over babies and fools, and if I'm in that moment acting like a fool, I ask that God protect me, because
Mhm.
8
I'm
times
been
out of 10, I think that's gonna happen.
That's some Virgo shit all day.
All
Give me a high five on the Virgo shit.
Yes, there you
Give
go.
me
And
a
then
high
we
five
gotta
on the
have
Virgo
a plan
shit.
to talk about it. Do you understand where you went wrong? Do you understand as we put this together?
That is classic.
Do you understand?
You know what's funny about that? That
Miss
is
Tiffany,
classic.
you do know that you got the support of 3 other Virgos on this line.
Everybody on the screen, with
Scott,
the
you
exception of me.
so you a Virgo too?
Yes. We all
So what's
Virgo.
funny,
I'm in here.
ladies and gentlemen, what's funny
I'm in
about this
seats. You hear me?
is all 3 of them. All 3 of them are, and number 4 here included, are all exactly the same way.
And we will be talking like that with the cuffs on. I just don't understand how you feel deemed appropriate.
So
do you understand what you've done?
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine being the friend of 4 people.
with all the big words.
Indignant. You will be ostracized. I can guarantee you that.
So ladies and gentlemen,
exhibited a cacophony of nonsense in this room.
But look, a cacophony.
I will
But
no
look,
longer tolerate
cacophony.
but look, Tiffany,
The word
Tiffany
of the
and
day.
Vanita was finna lead that little snow roach girl needing to get seed to. You hear me?
Yes, you need to get seed.
She was gonna need to get seed to.
Why
They
you
can go up in there and throw
do
down.
you understand why you're on the floor?
Wow.
On the concrete? Do you understand that? I didn't want to do that.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You made me do that. I didn't want to do that, but you made me.
So you know what? Let me say this for all of you Virgos. What the hell is it with the explanation of
Because
what?
you have to give a reference. You have
gotta
to
make sure they understand
I don't want to
their
have to
era.
do it again. I don't want to have to do it again.
They must understand their era. They must understand it.
Keyword
Because if they don't understand it, they're doomed to repeat it again.
Exactly.
We want the world.
You know what? So you know what? I'll say this.
Well, okay. And so we want you, when you make a mistake, we want you to understand how you got to that place. How you got to the moment of consequence, and how you can change so that we can avoid this moment.
Exactly.
Therefore,
What
making
do
the
you
world
not
a better
understand
place.
about that, Mo? What do you not understand about that?
No, I understand clearly that I should have been a lawyer because I had to defend all this bullshit that's going around the table at this particular time. So look, so listen, when you get done, your actions or whatever it was has to be defended by the Libra of the group, because I have to have the balance, because y'all so far left sometimes. What? How you gonna explain to them their error while you in the middle of committing an error on top of
Here's the problem, Mo.
We're doing course correction.
Here's the problem that you don't understand, Mo.
Say that again, Nita. It's doing
Maurice, what you're not understanding, and hear me, brother. Hear me,
you well,
because I love you. I love you, and I don't want you to ever go out with this error. Virgos are not wrong.
Ever, right?
Ever.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I lead with this. Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I would like to approach the bench, please. I need you guys to understand that Virgos are never, ever wrong.
Yes.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is brought to you by Woodford Reserve.
We better have a check coming in after that.
Okay. Mo, you need to go out right now and get some French fries.
Because he's showing. Yes, he is.
So that you can sleep peacefully. Because right now, bruh, I'm not sure if you're going to.
Let me tell you something about Mo. Mo has been my brother for 20 years, damn near. And every year he becomes clearer and clearer about the Virgo dynamic.
Absolutely.
We don't ask questions unless we know the answer already.
Yes.
Don't lie. Do not lie about it.
Hold on, say
yes.
Nita, you do that?
Yes.
You do that? Yes. I do that. Yeah.
We don't ask questions unless we know the answer.
Right.
All of them do.
So when you F up the answer,
Scott, where you
ready to pounce, brother.
Scott, come on back, because I want to get your opinion on this. Do you do that, Scott?
Yes, Scott does it too.
Did he just do the church?
Scott just disappeared.
No, real talk.
I hate it when people do that. I hate
that.
You don't understand where that comes from. That was when they were enslaved days. In order for them to be able to get the okay to be dismissed, they would have to have their hand up to show I'm not leaving out. I've been able to do so. So then when we're doing it in church, I'm like, what are you doing that for? What are you doing? I digress. I'm sorry.
Well,
that's okay.
All I'm saying is, by now, you should be a doggone expert on Virgo.
I am. Oh, I'm quite the expert.
Well, so my job called me. They used to call me the interrogator.
Yeah.
So because I would ask questions. Yeah. So you're telling me. So what time did you clock in? Mm-hmm. Okay, you clocked in at this time. So what time did you get to the nurses station? So that's the time. Okay. So what are you saying again? Because I already know what you didn't do. I do that for two reasons. One, to get up, because I already know you're lying. So for minutes aside,
yes. I want to confirm that you're lying to me. Like, I want to know your character out the gate. I want to know if you
tell my back, tell me it's raining. I tell Maurice that don't pee on my back and tell me it's raining. Don't do that.
Too. I say that too.
You know what?
Don't pee on my head.
My kids have learned the lesson. They understand. If I ask them a question, I already know the answer.
We're a natural detective.
So
yes,
they don't lie to me.
Drew.
Because they know if they lie and I already know the answer, there's going to be hell to pay. So they're clear. 22, 30, and 19. Clear.
It is.
I want to hear Scott, though, because this is women talking, but how do you ask a lot of questions or you interrogate when you already know the answer?
Of course he does.
Yes, he does.
You do that?
Hold on. Yes.
I never believed in signs. That's why I'm just shocked to hear.
Every last one of you all are the same.
So let me explain it like this. So the short answer is yes, but I have a tendency to take the long road. So I learned in my pre-law classes when, first time I dropped out.
No judgment.
It's
A
okay.
judgment-free zone.
No, it's it's okay, and redemption is on the way. But
That's right.
first, one of the very first things that you learn in jurisprudence, or in law,
Mhm.
is you never ask a question that you do not know the answer to. Okay,
Mhm.
you never ask a question that you don't know the answer to.
I spent many
Especially,
years in law
and,
firms.
and I'll say that to say, when you're engaging in cross purposes. Now, certainly, when you're
Right.
digging, when you're digging for information, when you
Yeah.
are on a quest for spiritual enlightenment, of course you do. But when you're engaging with cross purposes, you ask questions only that you know the answers to
Mhm.
already,
Mhm.
that lead you to your point,
Mhm.
which is
Right.
always correct if you're a Virgo. Okay.
Correct. That's what. See,
Yeah.
logic. Logic. You know what? The slow clap. No, go get you in trouble.
He didn't even do it
See,
right. He didn't even
right,
do it right. So
right.
what do they say about Libras?
What do you mean? We're the balance to you guys. Look,
Right.
no,
Right.
Are
we're
you
balanced. No, I'm
Are you
pretty
really?
even
Are you
keel.
really?
What is
You're the balance to yourself. Let's just say
Okay,
that.
look,
Are they?
You're the
make
balance
no
to
bones
yourself,
about
Mo.
it.
Are
Make
they?
no
what do
bones
they
Y'all
about
don't
it.
really
I am
balance
the
what
anybody
do
else
balance.
they
but yourself.
what do they
Y'all
say about
teeter. You know that? Y'all teeter.
No, no, that is not true. No,
Y'all
look,
teeter. Come on,
look.
Mo. You
Without
teeter.
me, you guys would be too far left to understand it anyway, because you're never wrong. So you need balance in your life to help you see the error sometimes in your perfect
Hey
ways.
babe, I'm
Mo, I
That's
saying
not
like
very
you
Here's a
better.
problem in that logic.
what
We
do I
don't
do in my
error.
profession? What do I do in my
I
profession?
don't know. You shoot people. That's what she, ladies and gentlemen. Help!
I really want to know what do
Help!
they say about Libras?
Help! Help!
Libras are supposed to be balanced. They
We're the
are.
balance.
They're
Libras
supposed to look at
balance
both
I
themselves.
sides
am your
of
balance.
everything, which
I am.
makes
Man,
Virgos crazy in the sense of you looking at both sides of things, and you
getting it
know
wrong.
there's
It's
two
hard.
sides, and then there's the truth. Like there's three sides, right, wrong, and the truth. And generally, when we do our research, because we research stuff, we don't take your word for it. We go out and we try to
That is
find out,
fact.
Right,
That is
and then
fact.
right.
Yes.
so we know what the
And we'll
truth
call
is.
you out. Yeah.
So you guys, Libras, take a minute to try to figure out, you want to talk about this side and talk about that. We already know the truth.
Right.
To your face, right?
Here's the fun part. Here's the
So,
fun part, Mo. Because we know the truth, we can fuck with y'all a lot.
right, just
True. So true.
what?
So I've learned that. I've learned that over the years, and especially
See,
dealing with
because we
y'all.
know the truth
Yes.
and y'all
Yes.
don't know the truth and y'all searching, but we already got the answer.
So
We
we
tend to
may
fuck
take a
with
little
y'all a
bit.
lot
Yeah, we just let
because
you run
y'all
down the
searching
street.
for this balance and we like, yeah,
No,
We
we
always
already
right.
know.
See,
And then he goes and will deflect. And this is, you know what? You know what? You don't know everything, and you have to look at the big.
Yes, I do.
Meanwhile,
no, you don't.
I have my tally sheet.
Yes, I do.
Checkmate.
right. We
Yep,
got
you did
lists.
that, you
We
did
got
that,
lists.
you did that,
You
you
guys
did
are
that.
wrong. You guys are
Look,
wrong, man.
You know,
look.
under normal man circumstance, under normal man circumstance, Scott would have your back. But you're challenged with you're
No,
challenged
no.
with the Virgo.
I
Look.
fully understand Scott's position in this. I get it 100%. I will remain the balance. I understand that you guys think you're always right.
We
I
are.
understand the Nancy Drew and the
So I don't
Sherlock
always think I'm right.
Holmes.
I
Yeah,
don't always think I'm right,
yeah,
but
you guys do.
I'm right of most. Am I not right? Of
So,
most of the time, basically a lot of time. Am I not right?
ladies and gentlemen,
Mhm.
this is
That
No,
would better be putting miles.
Maurice,
Tiffany, you being a tad bit aggressive. I'm about to be like, Blink twice, Mo.
Maureen, is there a rallies with near you? You know they open late.
Fries,
Look.
dude. You better go get some
Go get
fries.
some fries,
And
dude.
look,
Make sure she
funnel,
good
look,
with
funnel cake fries. Funnel cake fries.
Funnel
Yeah,
cake
she go to
fries.
sleep.
Later on tonight, you might be sitting in bed and she's over you like, you still think Virgo?
After
Right.
the show.
No.
After the show, yeah.
But look, if he get funnel cake fries, all that sugar and oil, she'll go straight to sleep.
Wait a minute, that's it. That's
Like
it.
get like
Rallies?
3.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rallies?
Yeah.
Funnel
Tiffany
cake
like funnel
fries.
cake fries.
Funnel cake fries.
Really?
Ma'am.
Mo, you
You
have
think
to be more than
you think I lie to
Yeah.
you? Make it sound fly to you?
And I'm the one that
Okay.
got to be to work at 4 in the morning. Right. So how does this work?
I didn't know they have fun.
Mo,
They do.
Tiffany Hamilton.
Mo, you
I'm
just got
I'm
a
here to
coup.
tell you.
You just got a coup, Mo. Remember that. Did you see her expression soften?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I do.
You
I
just
didn't know
need her some funnel
Tiffany
cake
Hamilton.
fries.
Get her
let
some
me
funnel cake
introduce you
fries.
The funnel cake fries from Rallies.
Because her eyes got big
You're
and
welcome.
her smile
Okay.
softened. And she's like, funnel cake fries?
You
Like I
play
Like I said, I'm not here to lie to you, make it sound fly to you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay.
Help. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I have to deal with now. I have a panel full of Virgos, and I'm married to a Virgo. So,
Hey,
You're welcome.
you're so lucky. You're the luckiest man on earth.
You're welcome.
Yes.
there you go.
I don't know why God has blessed you threefold. Actually, fourfold.
Wait a minute, what you say?
God
Here-
has blessed you fourfold.
Right.
Me,
So here's the deal.
Scott,
It may be a challenge for you, but you know you have nothing to worry about in your life.
No.
Yeah.
Because
And
Virgo,
if you just
if
listen
a
to
Virgo
all
is
this
behind
wisdom, you'll
you,
be
if a
right all the time.
Virgo cares about you and is behind you,
That is
Mhm.
fact.
you got 100. You got
Yep.
That is
100%.
fact. You
Yep.
guys have been wonderful to me always. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
loyal to a T, sometimes to a fault.
Mhm.
So know
Yeah.
this.
It's true. It's true.
That
Know
those
this.
are facts.
Know this,
We're
Mo.
gonna pay you back.
All of them are Libras.
Yeah,
I mean, are
Virgos,
Virgos.
yeah.
I do.
All y'all crazy. I mean,
No.
all you guys are wonderful people.
Scott, when's your birthday?
Wonderful people.
The 12th of September.
When's yours, Carol?
September 6th.
Look at that. That is something.
I love you all, though. I love you all to death. Great
You know
conversation. Great
that-
conversation.
Me, Vanita, and our little sister are all Virgos.
All Virgos, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me,
The whole
Vanita, and our little sister are all Virgos. My mom
whole
had too much fun in the wintertime.
Man, she was clowning in November.
Time in the wintertime.
But that's
Yeah,
not in
hibernation.
September, the month of September. That's the month with the most birthdays. September is the biggest month for birthdays.
Yeah.
So that's how it is in our family. My dad is the second, my nephew's the third, I'm the 10th, my cousin's the 11th, my sister is the 27th, 29th. Her
You
dad's
said you're the
22nd.
10th?
Yeah.
You said you're the 10th? You and Scott have the same birthday.
No,
No,
she's
You're
the
the
12th.
12th.
You're the
12th.
12th.
Yeah.
You're the 12th.
Oh.
My father-in-law is the 11th.
And see, it's the best. It's the best, like because it's still warm, but it's not like scorching hot. It's going into the fall. It's like it's the best. It's
Yes,
the
it's
best.
perfect. That first week of September, I mean, come
you
on.
want to travel, when you want to travel, well,
Okay, my
it's
dear.
hurricane season, but you go to like certain the ABCs of the of the Caribbean. It's like
Anita.
hardly nobody there. It's nice. It's
Boom.
I love August Virgos too.
But me and
I love August
they have
Virgos.
August. I didn't know August was. They have Virgos in August.
Yes, Vanita and my
my
young
birthday,
sister are August Virgos.
my birthday is your anniversary.
It was our anniversary. Believe it or not.
I thought your birthday was. Why did I get September 1st?
August 25th. And then our youngest sister is August 23rd.
23rd. Yeah, she's the 20th. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the
So-
23rd.
Well, I heard they changed like the whole sign, the dates around. Did you?
Mhm.
They did this like last year or the year before that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with the ancient. I'm gonna stick with what's been happening for the last 5,000 years.
500
Yeah,
years.
That's where I am. So I'm a Virgo.
I don't even know what it is. I didn't
Okay.
hear about it.
So where
So,
are we
you
now?
know,
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been going for a while.
Yes.
This is fun. And we need
Yeah, it's
to hey, we're gonna be doing a live show. Our next show is gonna be a live show,
Wow, that's
y'all.
right.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go live with you. We're a little live right now,
So
but
I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna get those fries. I'm not playing. I ain't.
Thank
I'm
you,
telling
Well,
Whitney.
thank you for
Ma'am.
joining us. Like that's been
Ma'am.
real dope.
it's been
been
real
dope.
great.
You want that
love
in
it.
your life, okay?
I
just
hate
telling
that. I was making a joke yesterday talking about some more. I gotta get ready for the hot girl summer. I gotta watch my. I just kept saying it over and over. And once you said
Tomorrow.
those dang on funnel cake fries, I was
right out the
Look.
door, Scott.
well. There goes.
You
Yeah,
got.
your
You got
face was like-
Start tomorrow.
Funnel cake fries.
So what do you eat them with? Like with sauce, honey
Your
mustard.
hand? No, with your hands. With your hands. That's it.
They got some icing. They
And
got
some-
icing,
Guys, no.
No, or some powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Bring,
powder sugar.
bring them home.
Because
put
I
some
always
powdered
just eat
sugar.
funnel cake regular, but I'm like when I think of fries, I'm like
No,
to dip.
it ain't
Look,
Yeah,
nothing
they
but
you
funnel
all-
cakes
it's
though.
just it's
They
just
fry
funnel cake.
shapes, but they're
This
funnel
girl
cakes.
is headed out the door right now to go get some
And-
fries.
I'm not playing. I am.
It's about to go down.
When you hit a car, tires, yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
you gotta look. You gotta get the funnel fries, man.
We need a
Thank you guys
picture.
for having me.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you for
Yes.
coming.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I have fun.
That
I'm getting my fun.
was fun. Okay,
Please
next
let it
time
out.
don't look so nice.
Hell no. You know what?
I will.
So I can
You know,
look. So I can be the
honestly,
pretty
she-
one.
She didn't help it.
I
She
need-
didn't
I
She
help
need-
does
it.
it on purpose.
I need to be the pretty one on the camera.
She is
She
like
didn't help
that.
it.
Yeah, she's
She
like
didn't
that all
help
the
it.
time.
She's super pretty all the time. Even
All
with
the
no makeup, she's really pretty.
Yeah. Yes, she is. I definitely married Virgo up. How about that? How about
Yes, you
brother.
did.
You did. You did.
Okay.
Brother,
You
If you
absolutely
married any Virgo, you married Virgo up.
for
But
sure.
you
Yeah.
did a
For
good job with this one.
She all right.
brother.
She turned out to be all right.
Tiffany
How about that?
is-
I had to grow
is
up a
good.
little bit. She
Yeah.
turned out to be all right. But so look,
Okay,
where are
so
we
I
at?
can go
So this is
now?
it?
I can go now.
You
No,
can
there
go
you
there.
go.
With my spiel. I can say my spiel now.
Yes, please.
Okay, so thank you for watching Whiskey and Bullshit. If you have any questions, comments, anything, hit us up at whiskey and bull.com. I'm sorry, .gmail at gmail.
At gmail.com. Great googly goo.
Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. Hit us up at whiskeyandbull at gmail.com. This episode was brought to you, of course, by Woodford Reserve, which is very good with ginger ale, but watch out.
I think it would probably make a really tasty old fashioned as well.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yes.
In the words of Scott Free, it is that what, Scott? It is that
Paya.
paya.
Oh, it's that paya.
It's that paya.
It's that paya. Okay.
Paya.
Thanks
So-
for listening. Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you. And
Yo.
thanks again to the wife for hanging out. Thank
Live,
you, Tiffany, dear. Appreciate it.
Live.
Love you.
Live. Next episode, the last of this season. We love y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. We look forward to your questions and your fun at the next
Yes.
session. And we'll let you know what date that is.
And if you
Take
want
care.
to participate in that challenge, go ahead and see if you can get some people to wobble. For Martin Luther
Mm.
King.
Oh, Martin Luther- look,
In your
we
city,
gotta see
yes,
the street
definitely.
sign, y'all. We gotta see the street sign that says Martin Luther King. And we need to see y'all doing the wobble, okay?
That's hot. That's hot.
Just hashtag
I
whiskey and
dare you.
bullshit.
Right.
I dare you.
I dare
I
you.
dare you.
Look, I am willing to say, Scott, we will get you guys a basket of the whiskey that we did for the first season if you make that happen.
You
I'm
know
willing to
what?
do that.
That is a dope. That is a dope.
That sounds expensive.
No,
Put
no,
it up
Scott,
and
don't worry
buy
about
it.
it. Don't worry about it, Scott.
No, that's great. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The
Hey,
one
look,
that we think is the absolute best one,
hey,
y'all
Scott,
got the basket.
I'm gonna tell you like this. By the time we all done with this, we're gonna have a full-fledged subscription to Total Wine when I'm done.
Man,
Right.
It's
Trust and
big, y'all.
believe. I'm gonna get
Love
that
y'all.
basket for you though. I want to
We
see
had a
that
good-
challenge happen. You guys take care.
Yeah, we had a good time tonight. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Whiskey and bullshit. Whiskey and bullshit. Whiskey and bullshit.